What's going on YouTube? Today we are going to be putting up against each other Rustoleum Peel Coat, which is supposedly, some type of spray-on rubberized paint, versus the name brand Plasti Dip. Now I have been in the process of blacking out my 2006 F150. I've put two-tone black on the bottom. I've blacked out the rims. I've actually blacked out, these used to be chrome bumpers. I've been working on this for a little while now, but I used some of the Rustoleum Peel Coat when I tried to black out the badges on my vehicle. Now, I don't know if you can see how well you can see that, but see, it's all cracking, and it hasn't even been on there very long in general. See, it honestly just looks awful. However, when you look at the bumpers and the two-tone paint job on the bottom of my truck, which I use the name brand Plasti Dip for, I put them both on without about a day apart from each other, and the Plasti Dip looks more professional. It has not cracked, it has not faded, it has not begun to peel, it didn't bubble up. It honestly looks like real paint, whereas the other stuff literally just looks like cheap garbage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the black Rustoleum Peel Coat that I've got on my badges right now. I'm going to apply Plasti Dip to it, and then we're going to compare and contrast what the badges look like with the Rustoleum and then the Plasti Dip on them, and we'll do a side-by-side comparison at the end of the video. The first step is actually going to be getting this crap off. I'm not sure how easy it's going to be getting off. I follow the directions to a T. I did 4 to 5. I don't remember which one I did 4 or 5, but I did 4 or 5 coats on it. And so, in theory, according to the back of the bottle, it should just peel off. So let's see how well, or if at all, it does. So. Okay, so I've just used my fingernail, and as you can see, some of the chrome is starting to come through. I can already tell that this process is going to be a lot more difficult and time consuming than just grabbing the end and pulling it off. So I'm going to get both of these completely cleaned off, this Ford badge over here as well, and then we'll jump on and we'll put the Plasti Dip on. Alright guys, so as you can see, the emblems are completely cleaned off. I was using my finger to rub it down, and I immediately realized that was either just gonna take away my fingerprints completely or give me a nasty blister. So I just got this microfiber towel and started scrubbing, and it just came right off. So I am appreciative of that. It was fairly easy to take off once I had the right tools. So we are going to go ahead and try the Plasti Dip now. Done Plasti Dip before, you guys know that you don't really have to worry too much about the prep work. You don't really have to clean off the surface too well or mask off anything, because it's either just going to rub off with a microfiber towel, or you can just take your fingernail and it'll come right off. So we are going to put generally some tape around the area that we're going to be spraying, but it's not really a super intensive prep process. Alright, as you can see, we've got all of our surfaces taped off and ready to go. The only thing left to do is break out the Plasti Dip, start spraying. Alright, so on the Plasti Dip website and on the back of the bottle, it says that you're only supposed to get about 50% coverage for the first coat, and leave about anywhere between 15 to 30 minutes in between coats. So I'm not going to show you guys all that process coat by coat. I'm just going to show you guys the end result after I've put on about 4 or 5 coats. I'll show you where I take off the excess Plasti Dip around the emblems and whatnot too, but I'm not going to show you guys all the wait time and in between coat by coat. So the next clip is going to be me jumping to the very end, showing you guys how to take away the excess Plasti Dip around the emblems, and then we'll look and see what the end result is. Already I can tell it just is a much better quality product that I'm using, the Plasti Dip. There's full coverage. It's not bubbling up anywhere. It's not cracking anywhere. It just looks way better. So the next process is going to be taking all of the masking tape off and getting rid of all the excess around the badges. Alright guys, so peeling off the paint isn't going to be enough to get the excess Plasti Dip from around the actual badges. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to use like a little key fob that's on your keychain. It's plastic, but it has a nice corner to it to really get close to the badge. That way the Plasti Dip doesn't pull off over the edge of the actual badge. So we're going to take this off first, and then I'm going to take my little edging tool to around the edges of both badges, and then we'll see what the finished product is. Okay, we've made all of our incisions with our little edging tool right here. So now it really should just be as easy as peeling off around the badge. Get yourself a little corner. This process is going to be a little bit more tedious than I thought, so I'm just going to fast forward to the end when I've gotten all this off. Alright guys, we are completely done. Tell you what, the Plasti Dip did an infinitely better job. Oh, there's a little piece I need to get rid of right here. But they did an infinitely better job of coverage, of texture. Yeah, it's just not even a competition. In my opinion, it's not even a competition between the peelable stuff from Rustoleum and Plasti Dip. It's just a better quality product, it's easier, and it's definitely going to last a lot longer. So I appreciate you guys watching. We'll catch you next time. Thank you.